Hello guys, Starship bringing you another video. Today we got some Final Fantasy news! So let's get started. So we have a lot of videos to cover right now. So let's just jump right on into them. First we're going to start off with Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. This is a remake for the Ever Crisis series. But the original, but just like revamped, kind of like remade. So I do like that. Okay. Boy, Seth Ross. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that hit a little different. I do like that. So what we're looking at here is we got a game that takes the Ever Crisis series and brings it to new graphics, obviously. You can definitely tell it's not that blocky thing anymore. I do like how they do show some of the Final Fantasy VII stuff in here as well. That, you know, we see all the time. I think Ever Crisis is supposed to be... I think it's... Because Before Crisis, I think it's before 7. And the Ever Crisis is after 7, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look to that again. But I think Ever Crisis is after 7. So So making references to Final Fantasy VII would make sense in that regard if it's after. But yeah, definitely can't wait till they play this game on Android. For sure. Let's go ahead and jump to the next trailer for the next game. So now we're gonna look at the trailer for the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer. I don't know what this is about.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
He wants to finish what he started.
Okay.
He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side. I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Okay. Wait, there's something after this? Okay, next winter. Available on PS5. Okay. So, okay. Final Fantasy Rebirth next winter. Final Fantasy Reunion. Crisis Core. So they're redoing Crisis Core? Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Right. You got Before Crisis, Crisis Core, and then Ever Crisis. Right? I think Ever Crisis after. Before Crisis is before what happened. Crisis Core. I can't remember where Crisis Core fits in. Oh man, I know they go in a certain order. Then Final Fantasy VII Integrate is out now, which I think is during the story of 7. I think that's how that one goes. I think that's how that one goes. I haven't seen Integrate yet because I want to play it on my own, so I don't know what happens in that game. But I think the game is supposed to play alongside 7, like it happens at the same time. So, that's really cool. Okay. So definitely, we got some remakes coming. Some more remakes. Of course, Reunion looks like, I think it's supposed to continue. It looks like that's supposed to continue the story of the regular Remake 7. Right? Yeah. I think that's supposed to continue outside of Midgar, which I think, yeah, because in 7 we end up getting out of Midgar, right? Yeah. So, which I do have those videos, so I'll definitely post those. But yeah, we definitely get out of Midgar in 7 remake. We leave Midgar on the bike. So we definitely do leave out of Midgar eventually. So I do want to see what happens in Rebirth, because I think it's after. Because it tells a backstory of how Cloud met Sephiroth and all that stuff. So I'm very curious to how they're going to play that out. Because I do want to see what the outside looks like in the Final Fantasy VII Remake graphics. Even though I know they're doing the original 7 too. I think they did a remake on the original 7 too on iOS and Android as well. So the original one. So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna revamp the places in 7 remakes art style, which would be cool. I think Crisis Core Crisis Core happened before 7, I think. So I'll look it up, but for sure. But yeah, you got Before Crisis, which I think happens before Crisis Core, and I think Crisis Core happens after that, and then Crisis Core happens before 7, and 7 happens, and then 7 Ever Crisis happens after, and then I think it's that movie. I can't think of what it's called right now. It's something after Ever Crisis, but I can't think of it right now. But I know what movie I'm talking about, but I haven't even looked at that yet because I didn't want to get spoiled in that either, in that regard. So yeah, let's continue. Go to the next thing. So now we're looking at Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Now they did show this part in Final Fantasy VII.
The price of freedom is steep.
A part of it anyway.
Zach speaking.
Making progress, Zach?
Angeal. I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime.
Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust, and that's a real waste.
Okay.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
project, Genesis.
Settle down. Zack the puppy. What do you know? Shira lapdogs!
Yeah, my Shira, bro. Let's get that person. Who really does? The Evil Door. That dragon is crazy.
Heaven?
Not quite. It's a church.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No, to become a hero.
Oh, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Alright, bro.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Your boy Zack, dude. He don't play games, bro. So, y'all don't know about Zack. Y'all need to play Final Fantasy VII. Zack is like, his story is kind of weird because it's like it intertwines with Cloud so much. It's crazy. Well, I'm not gonna go through that here, but definitely Zack is who you need to be looking at throughout that entire game because that dude go crazy. That dude go crazy. But it explains so much. So I'm kind of glad they're doing Crisis Core because it explains what happened before Final Fantasy VII, which I do like that. So it seems that definitely Crisis Core before 7 because of that one cutscene. You do see that cutscene with Zack standing in front of those soldiers in 7 as a memory for Cloud, but instead it was end up being Zack instead. So I'm not gonna dive into that right at this moment, but just know that Zack did more than Cloud, technically. Zack is the main really person that was around the time of what everything happening. So but I don't think we played Final Fantasy long enough to know that, you know, things aren't what they seem. You know. So let's go on to the next thing, which is, so we got Final Fantasy VII, the First Soldier, and we have a Crisis Core Final Fantasy guest costumes here, and also some more cosmetics for this game. Okay, first of all, I want to say I like how they changed the model of the I think, what is that thing called? The Guardian Scorpion or something like that. Something in that regard. That thing looks like the original one from like original 7 with that skin on, and I love it. I love it so much, and that's the first boss you fight against, and my God, did that thing give me the freaking work in when I played the game. Like in the demo, I beat the crap out of it, but when I actually played the game, it actually gave me a run for my money. I don't know what happened, but I guess they must have increased the difficulty on it or whatever. I just sucked. But definitely, I love that. And I love how we got the blocky skins from the original 7 in here, but just like more mobility because, you know, it's still a 3D game. We got Genesis, okay. Even the Toki Ball. Come on. That song hit every time. Okay. That's cool. I do like that though. That's really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else, I mean, it's probably some more stuff that's came out too. But that's like the main stuff that came out. So I was just wanting to cover that. Let me know what you guys think about all these got some more Final Fantasy VII stuff. Which, man, Final Fantasy VII ain't going nowhere for a while, is it? So yeah, can't wait to play this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do another update video on my Final Fantasy VII playthroughs, for sure. Cause one, I need to get those done, and two, I'm gonna take my time with them. Cause honestly, they take a long time to finish. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because these videos right here were hype for me to play some more Final Fantasy VII stuff. And of course, I'm pretty sure that the games themselves, because Final Fantasy VII is so long, I'm not surprised if we still get more Final Fantasy VII stuff next year or the year after that, because the game is so huge. It's crazy. The original, anyway. You can make a lot of content out of it. It's just crazy. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Of course, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.